Today's topic is to link or to copy. What is the appropriate linking relationship between tables? Today we have Margot, one of our business analysts, who will be presenting this topic. Again, thanks for joining us and enjoy. Here's Margot.
Hello, everyone. So I'm going to start off by just going over the 3 cross-table relationships that are in ADVIZOR. The first one is the copy, which actually transfers data from one table to another. The link just is basically used to help tables talk between each other, and you can create a selection link or a color link, and I'll get more into that later. And the last one is the roll-up, which summarizes data in a table and creates a new table off of the original one. All right. So to create a copy, link, or roll-up, you go to the project workshop, and you can get there by going to the view on the menu bar and selecting the project workshop from the drop-down menu. And in the project workshop, there are some icons just below the tab, and you want to select the Create New Table icon shown here. And then a link wizard will appear and walk you through the steps to create a copy, link, or roll-up. So a copy is used when the relationship is one-to-one, and you can see that each person is in the rating table and entity table once. So you can use a copy here, and the resulting table looks like this. And I will show you quickly how to do that in the software. So View, Project Workshop, and here's the icon. You just click on it, and then Next. And you have options, so selection link, color link, table copy, or roll up. And I want to do a copy. And then select Next. And here you select the link origin. So I want to copy stuff from the rating table, the rating, over to the entity table. So rating would be the origin. And the field we're linking on is name, because that's a unique identifier in the tables. Next. And entity, same field. And you want to make sure that the field key that you're linking on is the same data type. So in this case, the name is a string. So you want to make sure that in both tables the name is a string. Or you want to make sure, and you generally link on ID numbers, so you want to make sure that the ID numbers are both integers. But in this case, I'm using names. And then you click Next, and you can select what fields you want to carry over. And I'm just going to select the rating. Next, and then OK. Next, and Finish. And then you can go and check and see that, the rating is now in the entity table. And also one more note, when you're linking, you want to make sure that the field, like I said before, is a unique count. There's only one entry per record. And so you can check by going to the project workshop and clicking on it, and you can see here that each person is in here one time. And that's a way to check to make sure that you're not going to do a one-to-many or many-to-one copy. All right. So the next thing we're going to go over is what I just said about how you're not supposed to use a copy for a many-to-one relationship. As you can see, if you would do that in the software, it would just, if you were copying from the sport table to the entity table, it would arbitrarily pick whatever entry, it would just arbitrarily pick an entry. So you can see that, and this would be the result, and you can see that John only has football, and so you're missing a lot of information here that you want. And so what you can do instead is you can link the tables. And this creates a dialogue between the tables, and they can talk to each other. And so if you would select on the entity table, it would propagate to the sports table. And you can see that John's both of his John sports showed up in the sport table. Conversely, if you select off of the sport table and then exclude the unselected, you can, if you select football, you'll see who all has football, and then you exclude selected, and you can see the sports for John and Joe for all their sports since they both played football. And if you're a little confused on excluding global versus local exclusions, you can refer to the May webinar. Covers this topic very well. So let's do a link in the software. Again, click the icon, select link, or select selection link. A color, you see that it gives you the option of creating a matching color link. So sports, and you generally want to make the selection links two-way if it's off of the core table. Next, entity name, and then you can choose if you want it to be a two-way link, or here you can choose if you want it to create a matching color link. Next, and finish, and then you're done. And you can see all the copies you've done and selection links you've done in the project workshop here. All these drop down and you can see them. All right. So if you don't want to do a link, you can also do a roll-up. It depends on what kind of data you have. Here, there's a gift table which has multiple entries per entity, because people can give more than one gift. And say you want to find the largest gift amount and the total giving. This is an example where you would use a roll-up for that. And as you can see in the wizard, when you go through, you can either copy, count, sum, max, min, or average the field. So you need to be careful with the copy in the roll-up because, again, it would arbitrarily pick a gift amount and copy it over. So once you roll up the table, this is the resulting table you would get, and a one-to-one relationship is created, and then you can copy it over to the core table, like so. And I will show you an example in the software. Next, and then roll up, and I'm rolling up the gifts on name, and this creates a new table. So I'm going to call it gifts roll up just to make it simple. And then you can add fields, and I want gift amount, and then I want to sum it, gift amount, max, and then next, and finish. And you can see that this table was created in the project workshop. And then you can go through and create a copy to bring it over to the entity table if you wanted.